Big body beamin' up Bentley, but take I pull up and big on boom. VVS on me, no SI, pull up and glare at that bitch, she like glue. If you're talking about names, got two. If you're talking about bitches, got two of them too. I know somewhere with tattoo. They gon' pull up and can fly at the zoo. They gon' pull up and they shoot. Pour at the lean, it's like goo. Burberry cape, I own Crusade. He get boomed, okay. Red light, green light, red light, ayy. Broke ass bitch, need to get out the way. Keep my J's, keep me safe. My little nigga slide today, so better get out the way. Burberry cape, I own Crusade. This bitch, ooh, creative. I know somewhere, whoops. Big body beamin' up Bentley, but take I pull up and big on no boom. VVS on me, no SI, pull up and glare at that bitch, she like glue. If you're talking about names, got two. If you're talking about bitches, got two. Get the message. Baby, on call. Pull up and flex it, then I might shoot it. Baby, on call. See when they kick it, World Cup, kick it like it's Messi. I'm finna get it, yeah, I be flexing. I'm fucking that bitch like I need it, but I don't even need that shit. In a pack of a rubber, I'm digging in it. And I know when I get it acting like a minute, I'm over with. She wants some money, I'm broke, what I told that bitch. Nigga talking, we smoke that bitch. You can say whatever you wanna say about Jay, you can say I wanna blow that bitch. In a pack of a rubber, I'm digging in it. And I know when I get it acting like a minute, I'm over with. And that 762 when I'm holding with, I mean I'm holding on. They ain't believe it, I know he gone. I know I hit him, I know I got him. I seen that boy drop on that AR shot. And don't try to run, nigga, it's over with. Oh, you finna hit Ninas, I'm going with. Latina little bitches, I'm going with. And Jay's gonna bad like crack. Bad bitch and her ass too fat. No switching, that bitch gon' break. Gang sign, nigga don't get stacked. D-blood, but he don't say black. What the fuck to the ass too? Bad bitch and her ass too fat. Jay's broke, now you can't say that. New op, bitch on my face. I can hit me up, so I was poppin' for OGM and KTO. We the eyes like we see on. Shot up, but keep it D-low. Your chain's gone, nigga. Your eyes sound like big worm. If they 762, it hurt him. It'll leave a little nigga concerned. Burn, nigga. Burn, burn. Burn, rubber. Burn, burn. I'm fucking in that bitch like I need it, but I don't even need that shit. In the back of a rover, I'm digging in it. And I know when I get to acting like a minute, I'm over with. She wants some money, I'm broke, what I told that bitch. Nigga talking, we smoke that bitch. You can say whatever you wanna say about Jay, you can say I wanna blow that bitch. In the back of a rover, I'm digging in it. And I know when I get to acting like a minute, I'm over with. And that 762 when I'm holding with, I mean I'm holding on. They ain't believe it, I know he gone. I know I hit him, I know I got him. I seen that boy drop when that AR shot him.
Yo, my second stream of the day. This is crazy. Probably gonna be no one in ya, but whatever. I'm gonna do it, and people can watch it back if they want to at a later date. So I'm just testing doing out these types of mixing streams, just kind of see if people mess with it, or if people even want to see me doing like live mixing and just hanging. So obviously I do the feedback ones, and I've started the guest ones, which are super dope. Did the first one this week. Super hyped for the one next week. But yeah, so I'm just doing these mixing ones as well, just to see like if people are interested in them. If not, then I won't continue them. But to anyone that's here or that watches this after the fact, that's what this is. So I got the song to mix for a client, Chris Camp Lost. So it's basically like a YouTube video but a stream, and it's gonna be up on my channel. So I'm just gonna like talk through everything as I'm doing it, I guess, like kind of how I would do for like a beat breakdown that I do on my channel or something like that. So firstly, I get all the stems like this. Let me pull this up on the side so I can just see if anyone joins chat. Okay, that works. Okay, so I get all the stems like this. And then from there, the first thing I always do when I drag them is the project. Before I do the key or the BPM, which is obviously, crucial to do in the beginning. But the first thing I do is just kind of sort them out, like... So the current, obviously, I don't need that, right? So I'll just delete that. The master, I probably don't need either, because this is like a demo mix, I'm pretty sure. But I'll just leave it here just in case. We'll just mute those for now. And then, okay, the beat. So that's going to be the first thing we're actually going to be working with. So I put that at the top. And then I like to just go in terms of like main vocals. So like here, this one, main, boom. Then let's see where the other main, that's another main right there. I really like it when people label their vocals correctly. It just helps me so much in terms of like what's going on. Okay, then there's both of these say full overlay, but I mean they look like the same thing, so that I'm just gonna drag one. If there's like a lot of the time, not that this is always artist's fault, maybe they did intend to have like multiple takes used, but a lot of time I'll get sent like the same take or like 5 takes for the same thing, but not like harmonies or like where something's done differently. It's just like the same thing, and I'm like, okay, I don't need 5 of these, If they're harmonies or octaves or something like that, it's a different story. But I only need like 1 or 2 layers to be able to like make the layer and then create any low octaves or form and shifted layers or anything like that. So for ones that once I'm when I'm in this beginning phase of sorting out the stems, if there's any that I'm like, okay, I'm probably not gonna actually use them, I'll just drag them to the bottom of the project and then just mute them. Okay, cool. So we got the overlay. Bridge main. See, now this is where it's confusing. It's called bridge main, but there's main vocals in there. So we'll probably end up using this bridge main thing as like a layer for the bridge. Then we have another bridge layer, which is called bridge layer, and then 3 different layers, which I guess we can, if they're all different. What I also often do is just normalize. I mean, it depends on the size of the project, but what I'm going to do here is just normalize everything, because I don't like to not be able to see the audio. There might actually be like a fast way to just like normalize everything at once. I don't know. But anyway, there we go. didn't take up too much time. Cool. Let me play some background music while we're just while we're still getting going here. How do those levels look? Oh, my camera's in the way. I can't tell, but it should be fine. Okay. So that's pretty much like what we're working with now. Then what I'll always do is mute everything besides the beat and the main. Route the beat to 1. Main to like 5. Wait, Snowba Nishikage. I don't know if I should have this in the background, bro. It's too loud. It's going to get me too hyped. Okay, and then I go and do key and BPM. So I just go to where the stems are and I drag the beat into TuneBat. Sometimes it messes up the key and normally gets a BPM right. So 80, B flat major. Okay. So what I'll do is just set it to 80. And then I always like to just put a little marker here with the key in the beginning of the project. So B flat major, B flat match. Then what I'll do is, like I said, route the beat to 1. So we'll call it beat. I will just mute this for now. Okay, that was very short of Jace's music because we actually got to start listening now. And then just to confirm the key, like B flat major is what TuneBat told me. But just to confirm it, I'll put auto key on. And then just kind of run it and listen. Or let it listen. So it's saying A flat. Now it's saying B flat. It often does this. Now it's saying A flat. Now it's saying B flat. So I'm gonna roll with B flat since TuneBat said B flat as well. If it's very off, you know, I'll probably end up hearing it and be able to tell, and then know it's A flat. But yeah, that's how I do it. You know, I don't do it by ear, or I'm not one of those freaks who can just like listen to it and be like, this is A sharp. Like, no, bro, we just use the technology we got, man, because we ain't no geniuses. And then what I'll do is grab my presets and then work off of those. Anyone who tells you that they start a mix from scratch every time, two things that could be happening right there, okay? One thing, they really are starting it from scratch every time. In that case, they're stupid and they really don't know what they're doing as a mix engineer. Or number 2 is they're just lying to you and they're just trying to like give off the vibe that, oh, I don't use presets, I make everything from scratch for you, I promise. Like, no, bro. Just be honest, bro. Just be honest. There's still so much work that goes into it. Like, a preset is really, I don't think it's gonna damage your reputation, my guy. But anyway, little preset rant. Okay, and then I just set the key of the auto-tune like you saw right there, and there we are in business now. And now we can, whoopsie, ooh, excuse me, unmute the mains and just kind of have a listen. I'll drag this up and then drag everything down in my project to around 50 just to leave headroom for mastering, like that. So it might be a little bit quiet on the stream, but okay, I'm actually gonna leave it up here. Did I sidechain this properly? Oh, I did, but it's I messed it up because I routed it first.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm headed out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I'm afraid, feel like then crash down hard, can't. It's my plate, I tell you why, but you complain. How many?
So to me, it sounds like there's multiple vocal takes on this main vocal. So that is not going to work.
Lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if I've changed, I'm at it out. I'm lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if I've changed.
Okay. I see what he's done here. So, everyone's different with stems, guys. Every project you're going to encounter something new as a mix engineer where you're like, I don't know what's happening here, bro. But with that one, this main vocal, it's just the whole thing. Like, all these layers, all these four that I'll highlight right now, all those four put together is just, he just sent them all as like one main. Like, I don't know, I guess like, if you're not a mix engineer as an artist, you think like, oh, they might need that, but obviously, you know, as a mix engineer, that's useless. Like, I'm not gonna mix 4 vocal tracks put together, like put that in a mix. That's not gonna work. So, but that's good that I can figure that out, and see what needs to be done. So we'll just kind of rearrange here. I know it's kind of annoying. I'm like finicky with the arranging and stuff, but there we go. And so this is the main now. Let's also just listen to the demo mix for a second, just to kind of see what he had going on.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like...
Okay, so kind of pitchy, we can definitely fix that. Vocals a bit loud, and the EQ and the compression could be quite a lot better too, so that's already better. So I like to do that, just like give it like a rough comparison in the beginning, because then I can be like, okay, I know that like when I deliver this to him, he's gonna be happy, right? Just off the chain alone, without me actually starting the mixing process. So that's already a good sign. And these guys, like these are just like my habits of like doing this since I've been doing this for like 6 years, you know. Like this is not me saying you have to mix this way or you have to do everything in these steps and this is the right way to be a mix engineer and this is the only way you're gonna make it. It's like you can do it however you want, you know. But I'm just like showing you guys how I do it. So okay, so back to the actual mix. So now that I've sidechained the reverb, I'm just gonna kind of give that a listen and see if I want to adjust the sidechain at all. I often like to do that while sidechain the reverb on the main vocals, and then for the layers I'll just route it or even just have it on the initial chain, because it's not as, you don't really need to hear that side chaining. It doesn't really play much of an effect on the backing vocals, but for the main vocals I like to do it just to keep the like punchiness of the mains through. And especially since we have like 3 layers to work with here, I don't want to like completely drown the main vocals in reverb, because I know I'm going to probably do that with the layers, and then it's just going to sound too reverby, you know, too crazy, so don't want to do that. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is just take a look at the reverb settings and the sidechain settings, and then adjust if I want to or feel like I need to. Okay, let's go. Also the auto-tune.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in.
Hey, what's good, Tor? Sorry, my screen right now is like messed up. Yeah, I think it'll be super cool for people. There we go, that's better, I can see it. For people to rewatch it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue to do these, like I said in the beginning, but I've been enjoying it so far, so I might actually. And then people can always go and rewatch them, you know. I think that's a nice little thing to do. But yeah, I hope all's well with you too, brother. Hope you had a good weekend and are gonna have a good week. Okay, anyway, back to this. So I'll sidechain the reverb. There we go. And now I'll just adjust.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but you'll complain. How many times it ends this way?
So to me, they sound pretty dry, because if I like raise this threshold a little bit and the ratio and the knee, it'll sound a bit more reverby, and that might be nice for now, but I also think I'm gonna add all those layers on later, so they might get too reverby, so I might dial these back, but just for now it sounds a little too dry, so I'm gonna do that. Whoopsie.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish.
I can already hear, like, what's the low cut on? 550. Let me just raise it a little bit. 650. I can already hear like a format shifted layer on this is gonna go crazy. Okay, and then these two layers, what I'm gonna do is do a classic just left and right pan, and then this layer 3 here will like address and see what I want to do with that. Maybe like panning, or maybe just like a weird stereo field setting, but not panning, or maybe just turn that into the like little altar boy or vocal bender layer, but we'll see. So let me do this first. So I'll leave that one called lead vocals, obviously, and I'll just call this lead vocals, and I just do like a L to indicate left, right? And then I also just like to take off the ozone imager too, because that's just doing a little bit of mono widening. But obviously, if I'm panning to the left, I don't want to have like, there's no point in having something that's doing mono widening on it at all, right? So I just take that off. BSR, hello brother. I know, I'm sorry, man. I got distracted and busy, but I will take a look. I was also wanting to do an EP this month. Another one, because I got one coming out on the 3rd. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I'm gonna send that to the left. Then I'm gonna I'll make a right one and then adjust it. Sometimes I tweak settings on the L and then I duplicate it to the R, like the left and the right. But with this one, I'll probably just manipulate them separately, so that like I don't need them to have the same EQ, saturation. If I change, I mean, I never really change compression, but compression settings or anything like that. And then I'll also just like, I like to rename it here in the clip as well. Like, I mean in the playlist, lead L, lead R, just so I know what's going on. Cool, 7. And then I don't know what type of effects I want to have on these yet at all. I'm just gonna kind of listen and feel it out. Feel it out, man.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed, I'm at it out.
Okay, so it's actually a low octave that he's singing. It's not a melody, this melody layer.
I don't know if or why I've changed, I'm headed out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I don't know if or why I've changed, I'm headed out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate.
So I am probably gonna do some reverb on this. I don't know if a phone filter is necessarily gonna sound good in this, but what I will do is cut some of the lows, put it around 300, and this I'll probably turn into a high cut and just have it like rolling off like 10k. Let's just listen to that and then put a reverb on and just mute the right one for a second. Because it's like that low octave is kind of harsh, but we don't really want it to be harsh, like in terms of the layer. All these vocals are actually pretty harsh, so it's gonna be a challenge here, but we'll see.
I don't know if or why I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost.
So that's too many lows cut, definitely. I can already hear it sounds terrible.
I don't know if or why I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane.
You know what? I don't think this left and right thing is gonna work with these vocals. So what I'm gonna do, instead of doing left and right, I'm going to do this ozone imager and then just widen the mono signal like extremely and just have like it as one layer. That's honestly gonna probably sound better than if I have the low octaves like left and right. So let's just mute the right, and we'll just listen to this to see if I like that more.
I don't know if I've changed. I'm mad.
Much better. That left and the right. I don't know if that's like a common theme maybe, but for low octaves, I was not liking how that was sounding. So that sounds. Oh, excuse me. A lot better. I just ate pasta. I think it's all coming up. Anyway. So lead vocals. Center, whatever. Center layer, whatever.
I don't know if I've changed. I'm at it.
That's much nicer. So much nicer. What's the difference between the 1 and 2 options in the ozone stereo imager? I actually don't know. Basic correlation. I don't know. It says like some slight different things they do. I don't think I've ever really adjusted that though. I just really mess with the width and the stereoized knobs. But yeah, if you hover over it, it says a little something about the mid and side channels and how it's affecting or spreading them differently. So not sure. To one side, really? Okay. Maybe it's got something to do with that. Yeah. I do not know. So this is going to be called lead. Low center.
I don't know if I've changed. I'm at it out.
Also, these vocals are way too loud.
I don't know if I've changed. I'm at it out. I'm in my brain. I'll tell it why then go insane. I've been lost and afraid. Feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard. Can't finish my plate. I tell it why, but it'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame. I'm feeling calm than a rain. Kill me this time, then take my place. I'll turn the tide of tidal waves. I'll make this right to dig my grave.
This guy is first time mixing for him, but he's pretty good. He's got a nice voice. Okay, these stems are sent like really weirdly, but anyway. So this lead R, I'm probably not gonna end up using either. So I'm gonna put that down there. Cause look, guys, if I can make something sound better by what I'm essentially doing with background vocals is trying to fill up the space. If I can make that work in one vocal instead of 3, who's gonna tell me I can't, bruh? Who's gonna tell me I can't, bruh? I'm gonna do that. So, and it sounds better, honestly, with the 1 that's spread than with the 2 that are panned. So, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna still take a look at this layer 3. Maybe look at using it as like a full formant layer, just super tucked, and then still have like more prevalent formants and low octaves coming out. But we'll take a look. Pro gamer move, not using that vocal stem. Let's just call this. I got a little altar boy, by the way, BSR. So that's what I'm about to throw on this formant layer. Formant layered. I'll just replace this for now. I'll put it back if I need to use it. It does go crazy, but I like Vocal Bender still, to be honest, in some ways. I honestly didn't get Altar Boy. I didn't get it and be like, oh, this is so much better than Vocal Bender, but it is sick. I don't know. I'm not in love with it, I guess.
I don't know if
And then let's just route this to the formant layer.
I don't know if I've changed. I'm at it.
I'll tell you why I ain't going insane. I've been lost in the fight, feel like a god in the fight.
Been crushed out, I can't finish my play. I tell you why, but you complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame, I'm feeling calm in a way. Kill me this time, then take my place. I'll turn the tide, sideways. I'll make this.
It's also cool that it has this. It is cool it has this drive knob though, so I can kind of like add like a bit of distortion within this without having to use like another plugin and fill up another slot. All Vocal Bender, yeah. Dude, I still like Vocal Bender, bro. I do. And I'm just gonna put a reverb on this, but I don't know. I kind of want to use a Brevin Kim reverb effect, but I don't think it might sound good if I cut out some highs and do this. Hold up, let me try. Stereo shaper. It might sound good like this. I actually have it as like a preset on my vintage verb. I made it and just called it Brevin Kim. Can you see that? Oh no, you can't see that. Hold up. There, you can see that. Oh, you can't see my pop-up window. Why? But anyway, there you can see it says Brevin Kim there now. Yeah, I saved it as a preset because I always forget how to like get there. But okay, let's just see if what this sounds like.
Why then go insane? I've been lost and afraid. Feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but he'll complain.
It sounds delayed. Like it actually sounds delayed, which I thought the plugin didn't do.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake.
Yeah, they actually are. I do know that. Maybe I'll try one of those, because that's like giving me a little bit of like delay. It's a lot of the small ones, eh? The slapback, is it this one?
I've been lost in a maze.
No.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but he'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost.
That's nice. Just cut out the breaths with this noise gate.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but he'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame.
I like that, but low-key I want that plus another reverb. I want that reverb. Yeah, it does the panning, but oh yeah, right. And so I probably don't need that.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't.
I do. Try the one option once in the ozone.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't know if
way different.
I've changed. I'm headed out. I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid. Feel like a god in a fake.
That actually might sound sick.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm headed out. I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why, then go insane. I've been lost and afraid. Feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down.
Let's go.
Can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but
But yeah, I want another reverb on this Foreman shifted layer. I'm getting greedy with the reverb. I don't know if I've ever done this where I've put the like Brevin Kim effect and then another reverb on top of that. but let's give it a go. Not like too much, but I'm gonna try the smooth plate.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't go insane. I've been lost and afraid. Feel like a god that I'm fake.
Okay, honestly, it's not gonna work like this as like a full thing. I'm gonna need to either cut sections of it up or, which I'll try really quickly, put on like a filter type of effect plugin. So let's try that. I don't have any more slots here. What? I guess I can probably take out a compression slot. That might help even though too. Okay. I don't really have that many good like sequencer or like flangers or like I guess a flux. What's that other one that I had though? Tile filter 2, is it this? Yeah. Let's just see if that.
I've changed, I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish my plate. I tell you why, but you'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame, I'm feeling calm than a rain. Kill me this time, then take my place. I'll turn the tide of tidal waves. I'll make this right to dig my grave. I've been.
That's not gonna work. Didn't like none of those. I guess Flux Mini. I haven't whipped this baby out in forever, and this is the 2. I was using like the Flux Mini 1 for like a couple years there. Shout out Flux Mini though, but just want to maybe try to get something weird here. I don't know.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I used to use it all the time. The pads one was always good, but I don't think this is gonna work.
I've been lost in a maze. I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't go insane. I've been lost in a I played, I tell you why, but you'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame.
It like seems to like reduce the volume and do something to it that actually makes it fit in the mix better. So I'm gonna roll with it. And this is mixing sometimes, guys. You don't know what you just did, but it sounds good. So you say, all right, all right, man. I'm gonna stick with it. Okay, we got a bridge main here. This main, I'm also not using it, so I can drag this down. So I'm probably not going to use that. Yeah. So now you can see, you know, things are starting to come along now. We've seen what we've used, things at the top that we don't need, and then the things that we still need to edit.
I'll make this right to dig my grave.
Oh, survive the night with you.
So what I might actually do for this bridge layer is something like dry chain to the main vocal there, but then like have the whole thing cut out the mono. Yeah, his vocals are actually dope. First time I'm working with him, but and then like stereo them and then put them on a side chain to the reverb as well, but make it like really lenient like settings in terms of like how much the limit is affecting the side chain. So we'll put like a crazy reverb on it and turn it all the way up, and then have these all the way up to. I think even I reversed them last time on something I was working on. It sounded good, so we could even try that. It might just make the volume go crazy. But let's see. There you go.
I'll make this right to dig my grave.
Okay, I love that sound, except what was up with that first note? Is it just off or? Okay, so that actually sounds like it's A flat. So let's just switch these others to A flat and just take a listen through. I've got it keyed that it's B flat, but the secondary key it was saying was A flat, so it could always be that. Let's just take this.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why then go insane. I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
To dig my grave.
That sounds sick. Then what I'm going to do for this little thing that's, you see it's on this vocal channel, but it's routed to the main vocals. When that comes in, it just does not sound good. So that definitely needs to be on its own chain. So I'll just drag this down here and then make that clip unique, create a new chain and send it to there. Because yeah, that doesn't sound good. And then that section happens, the bridge happens again, and it's like an outro. So just go and drag that out and just make sure I get that in on the same chain. So delete that. Okay. The walk. There were some points early in his vocals where I thought a vibrato would have been super sick, but he didn't go for it. So I'm just gonna call this bridge BGV backing vocals 1 for this little thing that I'm isolating here. So let's just do that and do that. And I think this could actually be cool with like a phone filter, and then I got Decapitator, like this distortion plugin. It could actually be cool like super dry, but maybe not. I might have to wet it up a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. But let's whatever, let's just put the radio preset on this too, and then just probably turn the output down, and then we'll see if it needs. I'm gonna make it super mono too, so delete that and delete that. If that's super quiet, that might work, but the way it comes in is like. Oh, that's. little bit pitchy there.
Running you high, saving your face. Say that it's fine, but you let it decay. Let it decay.
So for that pitchy bit, what I'll probably do is just, I probably won't do it on this stream because I'm probably gonna end this up soon. But what I just do is do this, edit and pitch corrector, pull up the scale of the song B flat major or A flat because I think I changed it to A flat, and then just center it and drag it out and see if that fixes it. If not, I'll just create an automation clip there to turn the auto tune down so at least it's like a more natural sound. That's kind of how I deal with like tricky pitchy vocals like that. So I really like how that layer sounds. Bridge, center, radio, vox. I don't know why when I stream I make these titles so complicated for the vocal clips. I normally just call them like bridge M, like bridge middle or something. But anyway, I just want to put this bridge layer on, and I'll probably end this stream and then just finish it with these last like couple layers here off stream. But this is good progress on this tonight. So let's just take a listen to this. I don't really like the fact that it's only for the second half, but so I might just end up duplicating this and using that as like this layer instead. But let's see if it's like a melody or harmony or what's going on.
Oh, survive.
Drag on Dragon. I haven't even listened to it yet, bro. I haven't listened to it yet. I wanna listen to it properly. Like be in the zone, you know. Not on stream where I'm like mixing, you know. I wanna be in the zone for it. Is it really fire? Is that why you want me to check it out? Let's put a little bit of growth speed on this real quick with that trance of the soul gate. Turn that down, and we could even put a pattern on it. Bro. And that might sound crazy. Okay, I might not like that.
Oh, survive night. We all. Oh, survive night. We all.
Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't know what he says after that. But hold up, because it's going somewhere, bro. Just hold up. Oh, this hyperchorus is actually fire, bro. I was using it the other day. I don't even know how I have this plugin, bro. I think it just came with like an update. Yeah, let me cook, bro. Come on, let me cook. Let's just do that. And then what was I about to put on? Oh, Alta Boy. Let me cook, man. We gonna put it. We're just gonna do the full thing, man. Alright, let's just. Honestly, it sounds sick by itself. I did not hear it in the mix. Maybe it's too quiet. I actually like that. I like that. We just got to give it its own space in the stereo field because it's just a bit mangly right now. try that. Nah, that's hard. But you know what is even harder, bro? Pause. I'm not about to say me. I'm about to say if I pan it. Because if I pan it, you'll really hear it. You will really hear it, bro. You'll actually pick up on it. Let's do that. Oh, that's beautiful. Love that. That's a super unique layer right there, bro. Watching Dan's hands being put to work on that Fruity Loop studio got me edgy right now. Hey man, it's just doing what God called me to do. I'm glad I could help you. That's bad. Anyway. Okay, I'm a drag our track in. Hold up. And give that a listen before I close this, but hold up. I gotta just do that for a second. What email was it again? It was get together booking, probably. Were you well? Why'd I have so many DistroKid messages? Yeah. Wait. What is the title of it and where did you send it? Oh, here it is. These are the stems? Did you send it just a ref? No. I'll just get it from the stems real quick. With you. Wait, I don't even have to. I don't know why I closed my screen. There's a reference, or there's a reference in here, right? There's no reference in here, bruh. Unmixed. Okay, you just want me to drag in all the stems. Alright. Okay. Mentos Papa was good. Okay. Let's just run these. I'll just solo them. Yeah, okay. This is my first listen. I haven't heard this. This is BSR's song that I'm about to get on. How's your night going, Mentos? Okay.
Touch with myself, what the fuck I'm gonna do with the last chance? I'm not really conscious, I decided to do some things. I'm straight to my downfall. Oxygen deficit in my lungs for cannot breathe when I think too much on how it be.
That's not right. Yeah, the vocals sound out of time, bro.
I'm not bothered about my conscience, barely in touch with myself. What the fuck I'm gonna do with? I'm not bothered about. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered.
Anyway, something's wrong there, bro, but I'll listen to that. and we'll get it done. Sorry, bro. Send me a reference too, please, so then I can if the vocal's out of time, we can fix it. But yeah, let's just run through this one more time to hear what I did today, and then I'll finish the stream up. Man, I'm just listening to Lil Pump and really want to understand what makes him blow up as an industry plant. I mean, bro, this guy blew up like in 2017, bro. You're a little bit late to the party, but I think he just blew up at the time because he was so like controversial, and he was like 16 years old, and he was smoking blunts, and he had this crazy colorful hair, and it was rapping about like crazy shit, you know. Like it's really just like the shock factor, I think, and because he had like certain connections, like Smoke Perp and his older brother.
I've been lost in a maze, I've been lost in the days. I don't know if or why I've changed. I'm at it out, I'm in my brain. I'll tell you why it ain't going.
I really like this bridge.
I've been lost and afraid, feel like a god that I'm fake. Then crash down hard, can't finish.
In the shock factor, yeah.
I'll tell you why, but you'll complain. How many times it ends this way? I've been lost in the shame, I'm feeling calm in the rain. Kill me this time, then take my place. I'll turn the tide of tidal waves. I'll make this right to dig my grave.
This bridge is nice. The growth beat. I just want to do this real quick because it just came in a bit harsh. I just need to kind of fade that in. There we go, much better. I love that they introduced clip fades into FL Studio, bro. Oh, it's the best thing they could have done. Shout out them. His age plays a big factor in his success. Not in his success, but like I said, like the shock factor of him just being super. I mean, that's what caught my attention at first. I was like, I think when he was 16, I was like 14 or something, and he blew up, and I was like, what, this guy's 16? Like, that's crazy. It's just the shock factor, and then that gets you to like look into it more, because you're like, whoa, this is insane. Personally, no, I don't really like his music. I mean, Gucci Gang was like a meme and was hard back in the day, but I couldn't even tell you like another Lil Pump song. I guess Jet Ski probably has a song called Jet Ski, but that's just a guess. But anyway, I'm gonna end this mixing stream now. This is fun. I think I'm gonna commit to these every week. I wasn't sure this was the first one I did, but it's nice just like getting on here and like talking about my mixing in real time as I'm doing it, instead of like doing it in video form, which I'm still gonna do every week. But I think I'm gonna keep these streams up and just like chat to y'all that come in and out, and yeah. So Mentos, if you want to subscribe up. I stream like a couple times a week on here. I also do a feedback stream if you make music and you want to send something in. And to anyone that was in the stream or anyone that watched it afterwards, shout out you. And dude, you're creating same sound, bring something new. Me? You're talking about me or Lil Pump? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end that up here, and next stream will be Wednesday for the guest stream. And then Thursday for feedback. So that's that, y'all. If anyone ever has questions about mixing, hit me up.